Yep.
Yeah. All right, we're live, but I'll
Yep.
play the foreshadowing shit, and then I'll get your take. We could do some quick takes, and then get into the Dodger game, dude.
Sounds good.
All right. I didn't think this episode was as entertaining as episode 4, of course. It was an alright
Yeah,
episode.
it kind of felt like an addendum or an epilogue, not an epilogue, but just like a little asterisk, where
Yeah.
episode 4 was about where Sophia comes from, and this is
hmm
cap on the end of the story, I guess, to assert her power. Where she kind of takes over the family. Do they? Do they really have a dementia? Like,
Yeah.
Look around.
Funny, right?
Look what we got, kid. I don't know all they want. I mean, they're so busy with their noses up. They'll never think to look down.
It's gonna change the face of the whole city.
You know how meaningful that is? To be the guy in the neighborhood who takes care of people. Our names are gonna live forever.
They're taking back Gotham.
All right. So, what you think of the episode, man?
I mean, it didn't really feel much of anything, to be honest. Seemed, like I said before, seemed kind of just like a capstone or a little asterisk to the end of episode 4. There's not really a lot happened in this. Just the fallout of Sophia's family dying and her taking over, and then meeting up with the Maroney family, kind of, I guess, getting it set up for the inevitable confrontation that's going to come with the Maroneys fighting Penguin. And dude, I refuse to call it the Gigante family. Dude, it's still the Falcone. It's still a Falcone family, as far as I'm concerned. Whatever, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I kind of noticed episode 4 was the end of the Falcons. I feel like 5 somewhat of the end of the Maronis, but the one guy's still alive. So yeah, he's gonna join forces with this new Falcone generation, and I mean, who knows where that's gonna go? I know that there's people in danger for sure. That Penguin's put in danger. Obviously, his mom. He panicked and had to hide her with this slave.
I didn't really understand that whole thing as well, where he says to get her out of danger, and it's like
Takes her to the ghetto, or there's this guy
yeah,
Squid. That might
yeah.
rob
I'm
him.
expecting to get out of the city or something, but no. And then Penguin actually goes and meets up with her in the ghetto as well.
You did good, kid. You did good.
Which is like, if he knows he's got heat on him and they're probably tailing him or something like that, like why would he want to lead them, possibly to where his mother is hiding? Didn't really get that, but I don't know, dude. I'm kind of
Trust
I don't
Vic,
know.
man. He's letting Vic be the underboss or something of his little crime family, I guess.
Yeah, because he's definitely qualified.
Oh yeah. He sees himself in him or something, It's like I was once I grew up poor just like you, boy.
Yeah, it seems like it's a running theme throughout this as well, right? Even with Sophia. I mean, she gives that speech when she's at the head of the table, saying that her family threw her away, and her family threw her mother away, and her family would throw you guys away. You're all pawns, and you mean nothing.
Yeah,
But
you
now
didn't get
with
paid
me in
shit.
charge,
Yeah, you're gonna get paid a lot of money. You're gonna be respected. When a woman's in charge,
yeah.
you
I
get
wonder if
paid.
there's someone on the writing team that's got some like fucking childhood issues that they haven't worked through, and it's showing up in the fucking writing of the show. All this abandonment shit going on.
Yeah, and she shot her uncle in the head, dude, at the meeting, because he was like, all right, he was like trying to tell her to calm down. It's almost like she was expecting him to do that, so she like shoots him. She just needed him to get like all the money or something.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know what that guy was fucking thinking. I mean, he's seen her kill the entire family. He's seen that she's obviously unstable.
Psycho.
Yeah, and he's still just going along with
He
the
probably thought like, oh, I could expose her in front of everybody right now, and she just like put a cap in his head.
yeah, probably not the
Which, like you said, in the build up to these episodes, is she went from little woo daddy's a little girl to fucking psycho mob boss killer in 5 episodes now, 4 or 5 episodes.
I mean, has it even been that? Like, I mean, going back to what we were saying before about in episode 4, where her father says that she's the level-headed one, and he's setting her up to take over, not her brother. But we don't really see any of that development at all. Like, I mean, we don't. Why is she wanting to be a crime boss? Like, I don't really. She doesn't really have any motivation to do it, right? I mean, she's been treated like shit by her crime family.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the only reason that she's doing it is because, I don't know, the plot needs her to.
For some
Like,
reason, she does want revenge on Penguin. Maybe she'll give it all up. Like, I mean, after she kills Penguin, like you said, like what is her? Does she really want to continue with that life, or is this is just like leverage to fucking get revenge for killing her brother or something?
Yeah. Yeah, but
which might be it, but that's the only thing I can think of motivating her to do all this crazy shit.
Yeah. And that's her motivation for ending the war with the Maroni family. But then, I mean, I don't know. I'm constantly thinking, if I'm the Maroni guy, how long is this alliance going to last before you backstab her and take over her family,
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the way that it always works out in these kinds of things. I mean, and if I was Johnny, what's his name, Johnny Vitti, her uncle that she shot,
Mm-hmm.
like I would have been fucking plotting, like plotting to have her fucking whacked.
Yeah.
I mean, especially saying how she's unstable and everything.
Which is probably why I mean, maybe she's smarter than she looks, but then again, it is kind of quick from being so innocent and shit to being so ruthless at the same time. Which Hollywood likes doing that shit, dude. Same with Vic. Vic's slowly turning into like a criminal, even though he could have left. Like I guess his girlfriend found a place for them to stay in California or something like that, and he came back to save him or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's definitely something that the character development is just so like it turns on a dime. One thing one moment he's wanting to leave with his girlfriend, and then the next moment he's like, oh, I gotta go back with the Penguin. And it's the same thing with the mother. Like, is the mother supposed to have dementia or is she not? Like, there's no consistency with, like, is she supposed to be whacked out of her mind and she needs all the drugs?
Yeah.
but then she's like totally lucid, most of the time. And yeah, I don't know. It's all
That shit's weird too.
yeah. Then the character development is just really like it's not linear at all. It's kind of just jumping all over the place.
So, and then we got to talk about Simp Doctor.
Oh
Simp
yeah,
Doctor is
he's
in
a
it for-
character now for some reason.
He is her white knight for sure. He will do anything for her. He will eat her vagina and do whatever she says.
I mean, yeah, dude, he's another good example of this weird character development. Like, why is he here? Like, he's now wanting to join the crime family.
He's in love with Crazy Sophia, even though
Yeah.
he watched her because he watched her go through all the shit she went through. So he's like, I'm on your side.
Yeah. It's I guess they got to have the simp character for sure.
Yeah. And then the ambush, the failed ambush, that fucking. I mean, to be honest, I think Penguin was gonna fucking set them on fire regardless, but this is what it seemed like he was already getting ready to do it. But then they got ambushed, and he kind of almost gave him justification to fucking do it, because they were gonna fuck us, so fuck them, set them on fire, I guess.
Yeah, that scene though, like the mother, it's like she can see the fire coming, but she's still holding on to her son, and you can let go of him, and then put the fire out on him. I mean, she just goes up in flames with him. It's like
she's always wearing those big coats too. Like, you think she would have used it to put the fire out or some shit. Yeah, come on, Drinker. Explain that. Your fucking genius panel.
Oh man,
Writers.
Yeah.
Explain
It's
that.
all contrived. The plot needs to happen. We need to have Penguin have
Here's the thing though. This is all the things that Drinker always bitches about other shows do. But for some reason, he gives this one a thumbs up. But it does all the same things.
We talked about that a little bit. I mean, has he made any reviews of the later episodes?
No,
Or is he...
just when the debut first one came out, he did a podcast talking good things about it, and a bunch of people were all like, "Yeah, dude, it was great. It's a great show," And I haven't heard anything since. To be honest, I just heard him talking shit about a couple other shows like Wizard of Oz or Wicked. That's going to come out soon. He's been shitting on that one. But
yes, we'll have to give him a little bit of time to. We'll see if he even puts out a review. Maybe once the season is over, or something. Do we know how many episodes are supposed to be in the season?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going 10 or if it's just 8. It's like one or the other. It could be 9. Never know. It could be 9. They're supposedly negotiating a season 2, so they haven't even confirmed the second season. So who knows if like we were talking before, is Sophia going to survive to the end of the season, or are they going to have to create new villains or something in season 2, or is this a one-off kind of show?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they're kind of just throwing shit at the wall and see what sticks. If people like season 1, then I'm sure it'll end on a cliffhanger, and if people like it, then they'll set up a season 2. But if people don't like it, then maybe it'll have some kind of a soft ending. Who knows? I mean, all of Hollywood is kind of on shaky ground nowadays. People are getting tired of all the diversity, DEI fucking bullshit, and the bad writing and the forced girl bosses and shit like that. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it almost seems like they're. Well, I don't know. This show definitely isn't as bad as something like what She-Hulk or fucking
I've never seen any of that.
Ghostbusters 2016. I've never seen She-Hulk either, but I've seen people talk about it and
Yeah, there's definitely
I mean-
worse shows, bro.
yeah.
The worst show that I've ever seen lately is Somebody Somewhere. We should do a shit stream on that one day. Put it on the list.
Yeah.
One of the worst fucking shows I've ever seen in my life, but it's an HBO show too. They keep making more seasons of it, so if that has 3 seasons of that stupid ass show, I don't see how this can't get another one. But then again, they canceled Pretty Little Liars, which was only 2 seasons in. It was a stupid show,
You're
but
fucking salty about that shit.
it's a stupid show, but there's worse shows that keep going, you know. That industry is going to get another season. It's still going.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? It's going to get a 4th season. It's just a show about people talking about stocks or something and then doing cocaine after work. You know what I mean? Like those shows are pointless, but they keep going. But this show's definitely better than those, but at the same time, there's a lot of plot holes. There's a lot of, it's fantasy shit. Like you said, you got to keep the plot going. So ignore the loopholes.
Yeah. Well, that industry show. I mean, that's it's made by British people, right?
Yeah, it's kind of HBO and the BBC show network or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, well, I mean that's why they keep it going is because if it's
Right,
made by
yeah.
the BBC, it's a humiliation ritual. It's supposed to be bad, and you're supposed to enjoy it being bad.
Yeah, Pretty Little Liars was Warner Brothers owned or something. I just guess Warner Brothers was the ones that canceled it. So
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about now, and I call her Beyonce. But last review, I didn't know who that
Right.
chick
Yeah.
was. Dude. But yeah, I'm calling her Beyonce, and yeah, Beyonce's crazy.
One-
She
What? She's the one blonde character in the show, and
starting to wonder if
Black.
she's gonna betray. Is she gonna betray Penguin, or is she gonna stay loyal to him? But she's like, I'm not going with you.
yeah.
But like they're gonna, no spoilers, but Sylvia's gonna find her. So
Oh yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, I said it last time, last review. She's gonna die, and it's gonna be like a revenge plot for Penguin.
and then no spoilers, but that white gangster guy, which is funny how they were like they should reverse like the fucking races. If they had Vic as a white guy and then like Squid was like the black hoodlum from the hood, smoking the cigarettes, like running the block. It would have been making more sense, but they got the white guy. He's the bad guy. That's like, oh, don't let him see you. Don't let him see you. Don't
Have
look at
we
him.
seen that character before? Are we supposed to know?
Well, he's
who he
a
is?
new character in this episode,
Oh, okay.
but he's gonna be a part of the next episode, and I guess Vic's gonna have to fucking confront him.
Yep.
It's gonna be Vic's first confrontation.
Some actual character development.
Yeah, or Vic's gonna have to step it up. Stop being a pussy.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, what a horrible actor he is. Jesus.
Yeah, Anders was
I'm
saying that if he does these reviews with us, he's just gonna talk shit about the show. He just says he doesn't want to watch it because of that cast character, the actor. Like he just doesn't.
Yeah,
want to watch
I mean,
it.
I don't blame him. He's such a necessary
It
component.
honestly kind of does ruin the show, dude. I'm not to sound racist or anything, but he kind of. I mean, even if they want to get a black actor, I don't care, but get someone with more charisma or something. This guy's kind of weird. Maybe he's got the New York, Brooklyn accent thing going and stuttering, I guess, but I guess he comes
Yeah,
across very innocent and shit. Maybe he's gonna start being like Sophia too, where he's gonna suddenly be like all crazy and shit by the end of the season.
I mean, he's another example of this weird inconsistencies within the characters where, like with the mother, like she's supposed to have dementia or something, but she doesn't really act like it, and then sometimes she does act like it. And
Yeah,
then
he
he's
comes and goes.
like he's like supposed to be naive and stuttering, but then he's supposed to be somehow like a hardened criminal, or your Penguin sees like himself in him, and but I don't know, dude, it's all just inconsistent. Like, is he supposed to be stuttering and naive the entire time, or is he?
Like it's weird to me because Penguin's such a like. It seems like he's got everything planned out, dude. But it's like he's so desperate he needs this random black kid to fucking take care of his mom.
Yeah,
You know? But at the same time, he's got all these master plans figured out to burn the fucking mom and the son, and to get the shrooms, and to fucking kill the fucking Maroni in prison, and you know all that shit's thought out. But like it's like, oh man, got to rely on this black kid for all save me, to fucking take care of my mom, to fucking
yeah.
do all
I mean,
my
I
little
think
errands.
it's pretty apparent by now. I think that the only reason Sophia and the kid are in it is just for the diversity quotas. You
Mm-hmm.
can't have just the white guy Colin Farrell in it. You gotta have a strong woman, and you gotta have the diversity higher.
And then when Penguin, no spoilers, but when Penguin he's going to make an alliance with other criminal syndicates,
Mhm.
He's going to be with the Asians and shit like that.
Yeah, we already saw that kind of
that one
kind of-
Asian guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to group up with those guys or something.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, man. Is all you got to say about this one? Or?
Yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything. Dude,
To be honest, I started
Maroni,
thinking. No, go ahead.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just want to reiterate one more time that the whole Maroni mother dying scene, it's like, bro, like,
A little weird.
I understand you need to like have the plot advance and shit like that, but I mean, what a contrived fucking death, you know? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're just like
Yeah.
They pulled the what's the Marine that set himself on fire for Palestine?
Oh yeah.
That's probably what. Anyways,
Yeah,
dude,
that
that was weird. I was gonna say that like Colin Farrell's acting, maybe it's just the editing of the director or whatever, but it seemed a little weird at moments because he said Jesus Christ, I think fucking 5 different times in the whole episode.
Oh really?
Like, remember when he was like throwing a tantrum? I almost thought like, I wasn't watching the Penguin. I was watching Colin Farrell like fucking on set. I was watching him do an act.
Yeah,
I
it
guess
seemed a
that-
little. It even seemed
Yeah.
a little bit underwhelming, to be honest. Like he was
Little forced
afraid
or
that
something.
if he got too angry, or if he threw stuff around too much, he would like ruin
Ruin the set.
the makeup or some shit. He'd tear the
Or
scene.
that too. Fucking cheek falls off or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit.
No, but
little
that
bit
part where he
underwhelming.
was like, Jesus Christ, oh, blah, 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 I'm stupid. And then,
Yeah.
like, no, baby, you're good. Keep your
Dude,
head
I
up.
thought he was gonna backhand her or something, like the. Yeah.
No, but I thought that scene, like his acting looked a little try hardish, A little
Yeah,
too forced.
for sure.
He
Yeah.
was trying a little too hard to be theatrical or something, which might have been the director's fault for not maybe like the right zoom or something,
I mean, Colin Farrell, he's supposed to be. I mean, it's been so long since I've seen any of his movies, but he's not like a bad actor. I don't think, right?
Mm-mm. He's pretty talented. But this shows a lot of range.
Yeah.
This role.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I still see Tony Soprano every time he's in the fucking penguin suit, though. Or you know,
Yeah.
just the kind of attitude that he's got.
Like
Which
a
I mean,
Jedi.
you know, if you're gonna have some inspiration, you know, Tony Soprano, it's not bad inspiration to have, I guess.
I don't think Tony would have picked Vic as his number one guy though.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, episode 5. That's our review. We'll catch the Dodger game after this.